Hello, my fellow mistakes. I am Hiccup at your service. For those who are new, I'm also at your service as well. Welcome to a very special edition of Bench Talk. I'm your host, of course, Hiccup again, and I'm still at your service. So, this very special edition of Bench Talk, I am going to be working on a Toyota. I know you might be thinking, but Hiccup, isn't Toyota a vehicle company? You know, how are you going to work on a vehicle? This is a guitar show or music channel. You know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, to answer that question, I am going to bring out this guitar. Now, not a lot of people have heard about these. I know I didn't hear about them originally. We are working on none other than, if you can see that, Toyota guitar. That's right. Toyota used to make guitars. The same company that made, you know, vehicles and all that, such and such. They also made, of course, guitars. And they didn't really do too well. So, these guitars, so what do you say we get right to it as I fill you in on the details of this guitar? Or these guitars in general. So, Toyota made these, made guitars, full range acoustics, thin line acoustics, electrics, and hollow bodies, and solid bodies as well as bass guitars, for not that very long. They didn't do too good in the music industry. As a matter of fact, they were only made from 1972 to well, they're only made for roughly about 4 years. So, and they were so, and mind you, Japan they're made in, but these are really good guitars. As much as I'm not doing any good. They made, like I said, they made a full arrangement of guitars. This one I'm working on right now for somebody is a model 605. They sold these guitars right in New York City. New York. From, and let me just try to, from Musical Instrument Company, New York City, New York. Can't exactly see it too well, but Hirschman guitar store or music store, sales or whatever. So now I originally thought to myself, a friend of mine showed me this. So like, Aaron, I have a guitar that you gotta see. I'm like, okay, so what's up? So they, so I went over to their place of work, and they showed it to me. It's like, that says Toyota. Yes, it does. Now, I originally thought that this Toyota sticker was just a sticker. Until I did a little bit of research on it, and I'm like, wow, Toyota actually made guitars, which is just intriguing. Who knew? So what I'm going to be doing with this is, it needs a truss rod adjustment. I'm pretty sure I'm putting on new strings. It definitely needs a huge cleaning. So as well, front, back, sides, almost the whole 9 yards. As I adjust this camera a little bit. So, might as well do a few quick updates. I am in the process of ordering a new camera, so I don't have to use my phone as a camera and have to fuck around with the settings and whatnot, and so that will help me a lot better with recording videos. Ugh. You can hear that? Plus, hopefully it won't go blurry, as it keeps doing whenever I record almost. But yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm actually going to try to record this as much as I can. Because this is not something you see or even hear about every day. Like I said, these aren't exactly, you know, these aren't exactly they weren't exactly too popular, and they only made them from a certain time of year. If you want, I'll leave some links about getting more information on the Toyota guitars for yourself. So, if you want to at least maybe check into it, maybe find one yourself, you can. No, I wouldn't mind actually trying to get a hold of Trogley's guitars to see what he thinks, to see what information he can find. And I'm pretty sure he might actually be really interested in this. I mean, though this is not my guitar and I can't send it out to him to try out, but at least I can maybe get him to maybe do a would you rock or not, you know. And that would be really good if he could, you know. But anyways, I don't know much about this guitar. I don't know what the wood is. I think the only thing I really think that I know is rosewood fretboard, I think. Having a little trouble with this one because this one was strung wrong. But eventually get it. There we go. So, like I said, first thing is first is we gotta take care of these really crappy strings. I don't know how long they've been on here. So, you know what? I am gonna have to pause it to try to save time, as much as I hate to, because I only have like 23 minutes of record time, so I'll be right back. Hello everybody. Wow, these strings are so old and crimey. You know, I tried to take one out and that broke right off of there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to try a little bit more careful, and or put some lubricant or something on them to make them hopefully come out a little bit more better. So again, I'll be right back. So luckily, I only broke one. 1 out of 5 ain't bad. Or 1 out of 6, my bad. 1 out of 6 ain't too bad. So, what do you say we get starting to clean it? Because I think it'd be a lot better cleaning it right now than putting the new strings on. But that's what I usually do anyways. Alright, so I'll be back. So, what do you say we take a quick look at it while we got the strings off and everything at the moment? I don't know how I can see because the damn glare. As you can see, it says Toyota. And like I said, I originally thought this was a sticker, or a decal that you would put maybe on a car or a magnet, you know. But it's actually part of the guitar. So, and let's see in here. See, as you can see, again, Toyota. So look at that, man. So. And just to think, we're just getting started with it. Well, hello. We're going to do the truss rod right now. So let me explain something. When the action is usually high on the fret, especially the lower part, up towards or down towards the bridge, it is usually, you know, what would usually probably help it is the truss rod. You tighten it. So to relieve the tension, you put the truss... You put the correct size truss Allen wrench, and then you turn it, I think, counterclockwise to tighten it. It's lefty loosey, tighty righty, but I do more of counterclockwise, clockwise. So, clockwise to loosen, counterclockwise to tighten. So I'm just gonna do a 1/4 inch at a time. Quarter turn at a time. So, now that we got the 1/4 inch, god damn, what the hell. 1/4 turn, I'm going to now put this, I'm going to clean up the fretboard. And what I usually do to clean up the fretboard, if you know it or not, is I use steel wool, the finest that can be, which this case it's super fine, quadruple. So let me pause this as I clean it, and we'll be right back with it. One quick thing, since this is just a regular acoustic guitar, I don't have to tape up anything. It's not like it's a solid body electric, so I don't have to tape up the pickups to prevent the steel wool from getting in there. So again, I'll be back. Alright, so now that that's kind of cleaned up and all of the way, I do have to get some of these, the nut slots, because they are rather crappy, so I'm going to be using a little Gooby Gun. Now, a little bit goes a long way. So, what I do, take a little paper towel, kind of just scrub them up like that a little bit. Same thing with the bridge of the guitar, where the slots are. A little bit of Gooby Gum, because this is one hell of a something guitar, I don't know. Just enough to try to get a little bit in there, and then I will use a Q-tip to do, clean it out. So I'll be back again. Real quick, the strings we're using today are Diodario's Prosperous extra light gauge 10s 47s. Well, how's everybody doing? So I pretty much got it done. I'm just cleaning it up. So while I'm cleaning it up, let's go with what I did to this. One, I took the old strings off, of course. Cleaned off the body, oiled the neck or the fretboard using some Dunlop 65 Ultimate Lemon Oil. Some of the things you did not see that I did was I tightened some of the back of the tuners up. Made sure they weren't too loose, but at the same time, not too tight, because you definitely need the tuning pegs to tune. See, I pretty much also, since I broke one of the, one of the tuning things themselves, or the bridge pegs, I replaced that with a new one. I tightened the truss rod. Excuse me, I can't exactly speak. I tightened the truss rod so the action will be lower. So the only few things I gotta do now is just clip off the strings at the top. As you can hear, the strings at the top. Finish cleaning this up from front to back, and then we have it. The Toyota guitar is finished, and I'll be doing a little video clip afterwards. So, what do you say we actually do that little tuning, do the video clip now of how it sounds? So, I'll be back, because I gotta tune it. Alright, now that it's tuned, let's see how it sounds. Now, the video isn't going to really capture much of what it sounds like exactly, but I hope you get the point. One thing I forgot to do is stretch out the strings, though, before I put the strings on. But anyways, I think you get the idea. So, again, this was a Toyota guitar that I just ended up fixing, replacing the strings and whatnot. So yeah, If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, so until next time, stay tuned up, keep it rocking.